I had a great-great-great-grandfather who was in the Navy, and he had guns. So guns have always been in the family, one or two at least. When I was a kid, we used to set up cardboard targets in the backyard. We had a big long backyard, and we'd shoot the BB guns. Shoot at targets. My father had his pistols that he carried in the Navy, and he had an Italian rifle that he brought home after the war. We always had guns. So, and I started collecting black powder pistols 26 years ago, 25 years ago, and black powder rifles, and so you might say it's rooted. In the Old West, every man carried his gun. It was part of his way of life. Some men had to use them, some men didn't. Some men chose to use their weapon as a way of life. But for the most part, during the Wild West, the gun was a tool. It wasn't. There were outlaws who killed people just for the thrill of it. When I was growing up, my heroes have always been cowboys. I watched a lot of westerns on television, a lot of western movies, but I didn't want to go out and buy a handgun and just go around shooting people. I liked the horses, I liked the rough life, but the gun was just part of that life. But it wasn't, like I say, it wasn't a culture. It was a tool. The military had guns, and the cowboy had a gun. It was part of his clothing. He wore it all the time. He may have to shoot a rattlesnake. He may have to use it for food if he's out in the wild. But I don't think the Wild West had anything to do. Today's television, you don't see any westerns anymore. You don't even see western cartoons. You don't even see guns in the cartoons because people think it's undesirable.